Okay, it's good to be live again. Stream, I have no idea what just happened. Memento, it's good to see you here, man. I was in the middle of playing Spear of Destiny, right? And for whatever reason, I heard the Windows sound. You know the Windows sound when an error happens or something, like the ding. I'm just like, I'm like to the stream, like, did you guys hear that? And then I see my stream reconnecting. And then the beautiful thing about YouTube is you don't have to end your stream. You can restart your computer. You can do everything, and you can still recontinue your stream. So I tried reconnecting a few times. I even reset my PC, tried reconnecting, and it kept saying couldn't connect to server. Something with the stream key. I was like, wondering what the hell was wrong with the. I was like, did my internet crash? Like, what happened? And all I did was reset my stream key, and then I'm able to go live again. For whatever reason. I've not had that type of issue since like 2022. When I first started streaming on YouTube. I don't know if this is my fault. Because I rarely ever like edit my stream key. You know, there's no need to change it. Unless it's been compromised. But I was like, is my YouTube hacked? Like, what's going on? So, listen. We are live again. Normally, this is the part where I say, welcome everyone to the stream. It is yada 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 day of the year. But this is just like, we're just gonna continue where we left off. But that was a really weird issue. Guys, we're playing Spear of Destiny, Return to Danger. I appreciate everyone that's in the stream. And the fucked thing is, right? We were like 3/4 into the game. Like, we're not too far from the ending. We're only like a few missions away. And then this happens. So, as I always say, man, my famous quote is, you're not a content creator unless you've encountered some technical issues. You can't call yourself a content creator unless you've encountered some technical issues. Because we all deal with it. Memento, man, let me know, how are you doing tonight, my friend? How are you doing? That was weird. I was telling everyone, just give me a moment. YouTube's crashing out. I'm not sure what's going on. Really weird. I got worried there for a sec. I'm like, did my YouTube just get hacked? I headed home early because of minor fever, but the good thing is I get to play the other DLC I got for Risk of Rain 2. Nice, man. Nah, I'm not. I'll be honest, man. If you did it like once in a blue moon and make it funny, it could be something, but it's just not. I'm sorry, brother. I know you're trying to be a comedian, but just the schizophrenia jokes are just not it. I don't want to shit on your comedian phase, but the schizophrenia jokes are just not it, brother. You said Howard. This is the part where I respond, and then... I don't know, maybe autocorrect got you, you just wrote the word Howard in the chat. Let me show you. You were Howard. I'm guessing Streamlabs hasn't updated the chat. As you can see, none of your messages are there. It's a pretty cursed night. No, it's just like is he going on the schizophrenia again? It's just like, yeah, just not funny. I don't know, it's everything seems to be cursed tonight. But if you look at my chat, it says you wrote the word Howard. How are you? I was like, oh, here he goes again. Like, I don't have a problem making schizophrenia jokes, but it just usually most of the time it just isn't funny. I'm doing great, man. How you been? I know you said you have a fever. A minor fever. Hope you're doing well, man. How's the secret project going? I appreciate you asking, man. Alrighty, we're back. I'm not sure if YouTube terminated my stream because of what I'm playing. All I know is my internet didn't crash, but YouTube was crashing out on me. My stream key got revoked. I was like, did you guys hear that sound? I was like, what the hell just happened? And okay, it's been like 15 minutes. I can't remember where I even left off at. On your other computer back. Is there like an ETA, like estimated time of arrival, or? I hope you didn't send it to the same guys. I've already been through here. Also, Memento, have you noticed like the game looks a bit different? All the textures look updated. This is like an add-on pack for Spear of Destiny, which Spear of Destiny was a standalone expansion of Wolfenstein 3D. Have you noticed like all the walls look much more detailed, like all the textures look different, the guns look different, like this is the knife, Everything is blue. Okay, okay. Well, I thought you got your PC back. Oh no, you got your PC back from those guys, but I think you still have to send it in again. Die. One of these is going to be a push ball, I can see it. Oh yeah, you had a laptop. I mean, that might make things a bit difficult, maybe more comfortable, but depends on the specs. At some point, man, just build yourself a nice little work PC. You know, for everything that you need, or with good enough specs, and you'll never look back. Oh, we found another one. Oh. We found another game. Let's go. Oh, man. I think my stream crashing was like a bad sign. It's like, Nick, you shouldn't continue on this path you're on. But yes, I will beat the mission packs. Starting with Return to Danger. I will do it, stream. I will do it. Resources and time. No, I'm just talking about like fun in the future. You know, just take your time with it. You don't need to like build like the most insane PC. You know, set aside $1,000 over the years, and then you know you buy some old parts, maybe like that a few years old. Trust me, brother, it'll be worth it. Doesn't matter how long it takes, whether it's 5 to 10 years, but like at some point in your life, just build yourself like a nice PC. Like, doesn't have to be insane. And it would be beautiful. Oh, you should be able to smash that easy. You know, if you're really on a budget, you get like 1080p. You get two 1080p monitors with like, I'd say 120 FPS or 60 if you just want to be on the bare minimum. Some games are requiring 32 gigabytes of RAM, but you can get away with 16. A 30 series card might, a second-hand 30 series card might drop down in price like heavily. There's a lot of like cost-effective measures, but you know, when you create your PC and then kind of have like a workstation, you know. It's like, you know, I'm always streaming, then editing, and then surfing the web, maybe playing some games offline with friends, maybe doing some work. I think laptops are great, but like, I feel like I'm tempted to get a laptop just for like editing, because I feel like, you know, when I sit all day and stream and then also gotta sit back on the chair and edit, it's kind of like, it's not too comfortable. I was thinking about like lay it down the line, just maybe getting like a laptop where I can just like, I could just like lay down on a couch or on a bed and just like edit comfortably. Because I think I sit on this chair like at least 10 to 12 hours a day. It's insane. Okay. I know when this music hops on, it's telling you, hey, this level's gonna be a maze. That's why it's a bit of a loop. But okay, can you see that all the like textures are different? Like there's like all these like different stuffs on the wall. Oh shit! I forgot I don't have my trusty Shift Alt Tab. Shit, that's not it. Shift Alt Backspace. Tab G. Alright, all I see is red. Alright, I didn't have God mode on. I held out there pretty good for like a little while. But it is brutal. Oh yeah, we got killer bats now. Mutant bats with guns. Why is it practical? I have no idea. You can have bats do anything. Maybe like run over and like grab a latch onto our faces. That would be way more productive than just giving them guns and just having them fly there. They're like the easiest targets in the world. And it's like the mutants with like the guns in their chest and they go like this to shoot. It's just like I mean, I get the creativity from the devs. I'm just talking about like in all practicality. It makes no sense. All right. We're like barely even checking these rooms. We're just kind of like seeing how far this goes. It's probably not a good thing to do. Because I'll probably get confused. What? No. I got hyped there for a second. I'm like, no way, it's already the end. I really like Linux. I feel like if I'm ever gonna get into Linux, I'm gonna have to have like 2 separate PCs. I don't know. I don't really want to have 2 separate PCs. Like the thing is, I like, and it's like Linux like is built for a type of guy like me, but it's also like there's like when it comes to compatibility with video games, like Windows has like a lot more stuff you can do. But I do like the control that Linux offers. I don't know, I'll see how much worse Windows gets and then I might jump on. I don't even think Fortnite supports Linux. It's like one of those things, you know, if it was like all around supported, I would be more inclined. But like a lot of these like online games see Linux as like a hacker like operating system, even though it's not that. It just gives more user control. Like you can't play Fortnite or GTA Online or any of these like online games with Linux. Rainbow Six Siege, nope. I don't know, those are just the videos that I've seen of people talking about it. But it's good that like the Valve's like giving it more like attention with like the Steam Deck and making it like more mainstream, even though, you know, Linux is arguably, you know, Windows' biggest rival. I mean, people might say Mac OS, but honestly, it's Linux or Windows. If you really want control of your PC, if you... You know, for like the serious gamers, like no one, like gamers aren't getting a Mac OS. They're not getting that. I don't know, unless they're playing like a handful of games that just like Minecraft or something. But even then, like, I'm talking about from a gamer's perspective. It's Windows or Linux. It's one of the two. Yeah, no. Like, I feel like with no, I've been seeing a lot of there's a lot of support for Linux, especially when it comes to these classic games. Like, cause I buy games on GOG, and there's like Linux versions for like a lot of these games, and it's nice. I don't know. I'll wait. You know, I feel like Linux is something I might try in the far future, but I'm just not ready at that point. You know, obviously I don't have much of a need for two PCs, or, you know, I don't know, when I'm like getting that YouTube money, when I'm insanely rich someday, you know, I'll have like a Linux based PC, which is my personal PC, and then I have like a Windows PC for like content. But you'll never like fully be able to get Windows out of the equation. Unfortunately, as it is, that's just the reality. Yeah, I'm just talking about, I'll lock myself out of a lot of online games if I play on Linux. That's the problem. Online gaming, they hate Linux. Yeah. I feel like it's mostly with like the anti-cheats. They want to have like kernel level. They want to be inside the core. And obviously that's a bit evasive, because you saw with when Easy Anti-Cheat got compromised with Apex Legends. I'm not sure if it was, I believe it was Easy Anti-Cheat. I mean, I'm not too certain, but you know, it got hacked, and then people were like putting stuff in people's games, and it's like effectively it creates a backdoor to the PC. And because Linux gives you more user control, it's kind of like a threat to that. Companies want their anti-cheat to be above the operating system. They want to have the highest level of control on your PC. Oh no, for sure, for sure. It's obviously gonna get worse, but you know, when it gets really bad, I'll switch to Linux. When it gets really bad, everything's just as for now, you know, unfortunately, I'm on Windows. I'll tell you what, if Fortnite ever supports Linux, I might consider switching. Yeah, man, let me just quickly go to the toilet. I'll be right back. I'd say between this year and 2029. I mean, they've been messing up for a long time. You wanna know a fun fact, Memento? Is I think the US military still use like Windows XP and still get support from it from Microsoft because they built like the entire thing on Microsoft XP, Windows XP. That is wild. Imagine like a more modernized I mean, it probably still looks cooked, but like a lot of like institutions still use like an old version of Windows, but just like heavily modified. All right, still no key yet. I mean, a whole lot of treasure, but okay, so we found a locked door. There's a whole lot of treasure, but no keys. So I'm wondering where the key's at. Because we found multiple locked doors at this point, but no key. This is super satisfying. I think we've gone to like dozens of these rooms, but oh, I was gonna say, well, at least one of these rooms should have like something. I've gone to like, they're all identical. Like, look, okay, these are circles, but these are X's. There's like tons of like the same room. I'll tell you what, if I feel like it would have been way more productive to just have like a like a bear enemy rather than bats and, I don't know, mutants put guns in their chests. I don't know if that makes, I don't know why. Yeah. Oh, okay, we're hitting some insane luck right now. I feel like that would have been a bit more cooler, like a giant bear. Does Wolfenstein, does he I mean, I know Wolfenstein is more so based on like, you know, Nazi Germany and whatnot, but like does BJ ever fight like the Soviets or any other like you know, any other like old history, like you know, factions? But I do feel like, you know, it would be really cool if you just get like one game where like BJ's versus the Soviets, like insane. I just have to find the correct door. We have all the keys, and now we just have to find. Oh, I think it's that one. Yeah, we found it. Boom. Okay, that level wasn't that bad. Very repetitive though, but not bad, not bad. I think it's time for boss time. So we fought the first one, which was like another one of the Gross family. I think we've wiped out the whole family besides the mother, of course. We got we had that second one. What was the second one? Oh, beside the professor, yeah. And I wonder what kind of boss we're gonna get in this next level. Yo, I'm a mentor, man. Can you hear me? Okay, no, just checking, Because if I click Windows, it starts up the next level. And I don't want, I got like a Chrome tab over my OBS, and I can't see my volume. If I click Windows button, it starts the next level. Oh, you're good, man. You're good. Okay. It's boss time. I'm excited. I think the boss levels are the coolest because I really like all the designs for the bosses. Some when like a couple of them were met, but most of them like look really nice. When it comes to these Wolfenstein games. Especially at the end of Spear of Destiny, we had that giant, the Black Knight. He had like these, he had this full like a black suit of armor. It was really dope. I think he even looked more cooler than Mech Killer. But let's be honest, Mech Killer will always be iconic. It's Hitler in a mech suit, and you gotta kill him. I really do like these. It's like another variation of like the pillars, but like, it just looks really sick. Yeah, no, that's actually an interesting question. I'm not sure if you played. I thought of another example, then I was like, yeah, it doesn't really fit. It's like an old, like Wolfenstein's always been like an alternate, like history type of a game. And oh shit. With also a bit of that sci-fi and fantasy. I mean, you saw what I did in the last time, right? We killed the Angel of Death. So I'm just wondering, like, what's gonna be the final boss for this? Don't tell me it's gonna be the Angel of Death again. We got a key. Sweet. Usually when you hit these boss levels, you kind of just need a silver key, and then the boss will always give you the gold key. From my experience. Don't know why I thought that was different that one time. But when that like giant, like that giant level, and we kept going around in circles, but. The Demon of Life, we'll see. It's funny when you listen to them and you interpret like different words they're saying. What happened to these guys in the cages? Just look at them, man. It's like a skeleton, but there's blood everywhere, and then like that looks like his corpse on the bottom. Did they just like spray him with acid or something and then watch his like his skin like dissolve onto the ground? Yikes, man, these Nazi guys, man, they're fucked. Oh! Oh, we found the boss. He looks kind of cool, man. He's like in a big ass like mech suit. He's got a skull on his head. I've got go mode, so he looks sick, man. Definitely not the coolest boss we've seen, but definitely up there. He's got some sort of green that comes in his helmet. So this is... What is that sound? Okay, we got the gold key now. It, I had something brilliant I was gonna say, but now I've forgotten. Yeah, okay, no, I was gonna say, so that's the guy that took the Spear of Destiny again. Because the whole point of these mission packs is somebody took the spear again. So we have to go back and retrieve the spear. I don't know if it'll give us the same epic ending of like the original Spear of Destiny, because that was one epic ending. But we'll see, man. We'll see what it has in store for us. At least some text will be nice. Okay, so exit's right here. They done melted, rip test subject 61, and a whole bunch of X's. Yeah, I don't know. You get to some of these levels and you see like these skeletons hanging. It's just, I mean, this is in a laboratory. I mean, I get it if it's some like prison or some torture system, or like in the, you know, Wolfenstein castle. Because I don't believe this is set in Wolfenstein. Obviously, it's some different sort of setting. But it still like harpens back to, you know, Wolfenstein, you know. But like, I don't know, like you just have like this like very tactical place, and it just has a whole bunch of dead bodies like all over. Obviously not the ones that I've killed, but awesome. Oh no, apparently that's where I started. Hey, it won't take me too long to figure out. I just have to find a locked door and then we'll be there. We're almost at the end of the game, Momentum, man. I think this is usually the time you join my streams, around this time, right? Late night. So what's the time for you right now? $10 in the morning. Nice. You see, you're a bit of an early bird. I can respect that. Wow. How much bats do you want? Holy shit. Thankfully, we didn't create a coronavirus 2.0. Oh shit! Now, because I said that word, my video is gonna get buried. It's okay. I got an exit. They won't hear it. Get me out. The Uber mute. What's with this game and saying the wrong names? That's not the Uber mutant. That's not the Uber mutant. Okay, I thought I was crazy before. I was like, that's not the boss's name. And now it says Uber mutant, which is the boss of the actual Spear of Destiny. Did they just forget to like type in the names? The names. What is going on, man? I will double check for you guys. I think this might be the second last, or the last or the second last, like one of the normal levels. But I will Google that. Wolfenstein. Sorry. No, it's not Wolfenstein. Spear of Destiny. Return to Danger bosses. Okay, so his name is VX. VX. Okay, so no, it is a bit annoying that I gotta, like, you know, pause the game and go on Google and like, what's this boss's name? It just, I mean, my opinions from the start to the end have dramatically shifted. There are a lot of things I like, but there's also a lot of things I don't like, especially the bugs. Wolfenstein 3D, the nocturnal missions, Spear of Destiny, didn't have. But I'm seeing a lot in these ones. A lot of things they didn't account for. If they spent like a couple months more in the oven, I feel like it would have came out a lot better. But you know, the boss's name is VX, and he's the guy who stole the Spear of Destiny. So we killed him. I wonder who's above him. Judging by Spear of Destiny, and after that game, I did research a bit on the Spear of Destiny, as it pertains to the Wolfenstein lore. And apparently, when you pick up the Spear of Destiny, right, you need to fight some sort of demon to prove your worthiness or something. So I'm guessing we'll either get the Angel of Death, which I hope not, or we will get a different sort of demonic monster, which I hope it's the latter. Is that a yak and someone else making? No. It's axe. No, it's not yak. Yeah, some of them have like I'm not sure if they're like mechs or if they have a mech suit. I know Hitler had a mech suit in this in Wolfenstein 3D. As for the others, they have like armor. They have like heavily plated. Think about it like the Fallout armor, just without the helmet. But they have like this big heavy armor with like 2 miniguns usually. Memento, I think we finished Spear of Destiny on like level 18, and we're like level 17 right now, so we're on the cusp of the end, and I'm sweating like crazy. You found something. What did we find? I have no idea. Okay, yeah, it's kind of throwing us into one of these. I swear, that's where we just came out of. I'm guessing one of these walls is supposed to open. And that should lead the way. But which one shall it be? Oh. Shit, I haven't been through here. The levels are starting to blend together, especially after you play Wolfenstein for a few hours. Like, imagine like playing the Wolfenstein, like going through the maze, killing the enemies. It all starts to like blend in. And I believe this is where we started. Yeah. I always just double check just to be sure. Okay, this design is more akin to like regular Wolfenstein 3D. You know how you have all the cages, the hanging skeletons, and like... Okay, this guy got shot in his cell. Wild. But I don't really expect this level to be particularly insane. We're kind of like in that lead up for the final boss fight, you know. So it's this level, maybe one other, and then it's boss fight time. Which I'm excited, man. Because whenever you get to the endings of like Wolfenstein's games, and I know like I've taken the easy path, running God mode and whatnot, but like the games have insane difficulty. And I've been having a lot of joy playing them as kind of like more like boomer shooters. And I don't think most people that do Let's Plays in Wolfenstein 3D stream their Let's Plays. Wink, wink. But, you know, I don't think it'll be particularly entertaining me sitting here for 20 hours just to make sure that I beat it legitly. All about, having fun. Okay, so we have a locked door. Like I have 0 fucks left to give. If I ever get to like any mods, I most likely will try to play a bit more legit. But these official levels are insane. So we have one of the keys. We did see a locked door just here. Oh no, it's not this one, but we can still check this out. Okay, so now we need a gold key. Lovely. Is that a missile? I think it is, yeah. The things on the ground, yeah. But like the little Nazi symbols, yeah. Oh, shit, I forgot. I know I've already explored through here, but I'm just having another like quick little walk through. I'm guessing we'll have to find we'll probably find it behind a wall. Oh, there's actually 2 of these doors. No, I've already checked through there. I want to go through that pathway again just to see like anything I potentially missed, but doesn't seem like it. Oh. Oh, I gotta hide that for a sec. I still think it would have been cool if they, for one of the push walls, they make it like into like a cell, and you push it. Now that would have been sick. Okay, so we went through the way on the right. Despite me using go mode and all the items and stuff, like it just I will get to the exits like fair and square. I could easily no clip or press end the level, but at that point, am I really even playing the game? I'm already like cheating. That's enough. I can at least like try to get to like the exit. Let me go through the same song and dance if I go through there. There's something I'm missing. Alright, this is the point where we just hug every single wall and hope for the best. Sometimes it's really like that. So get used to the sound, because that's how it's like to beat this game. And then I'm just back here. Sometimes I know it's in like the most obvious spots, but I can't really seem to spot one. Pretty sure I've like entered every single building. And I've already been through. I've been through everywhere. Nope, it's not there. Oh. After I've been everywhere, you just conveniently like just missed this like one door. Which I swear I've already been through, unless the game's tripping. Yeah, okay, no, is this there's like a complete replica of the other side here. That's weird. Huh, okay. Sometimes you just gotta brute force it. Even though you're running in circles and stuff. I pretty much ran to every room and whatnot. And I see the end. Fuck the other key. I'm out. No, it's not the end. This game is trolling. Spear of Destiny, you've done that to me twice now. The key has to be inside this room, I think. It's gotta be. We can see it literally like right there. How can we get... Found it. I was like, how do we get there? Hey, I told you, man. At one point, it's gonna make me push one of these. Now that is nice. Okay, so this has turned into a bit of a puzzle. So what can I push? Let me try another look at it. Have I potentially like soft locked myself out? Because I swear the key was right there. I have an idea. Huh? Is this game trolling me? I mean, listen. I've been softlocked before, so I know what it's like. But are you kidding me? The key's literally like right there. The gold key is like right there. Why? Why? Do you do this to me again? Well, okay, I've got a bit of a secret weapon. Oh shit, I don't even know where I'm going anymore. I need to go here. Okay, it looks like there is no key here. Else I would have been able to pick it up. Bam. Alright, I didn't wanna cheat like that, but like I was just like, I was like, did we not need that key? Isn't that the key that we need to progress? But I know in the last level it also trolled us. Okay, we're back to the area where we just were before. I feel like the devs are just trolling me at this point. Okay, now that is sad. That's sad. There was a gold key here, and then the block, the thing moved in. So that is very disappointing. Okay, so now we have to go find another gold key, one that we'll actually be able to use. I'm not exactly sure where we're supposed to find it at. So that's another dead end. But yeah, we're awfully close to the end, man. We've got like this and maybe like one other level or a couple, and we're done. I don't know, I get a strange feeling that I've like soft locked myself or something. But I know that's has that happened before? Oh yeah, that did happen, yeah. Where we couldn't like progress to an early point of the level because some random block has appeared out of nowhere, and just like I never put that there. And when I restarted the level, I did exactly everything I did the first time, and I was able to get away. Something I'm missing. Something I'm missing. And now I'm like all the way back here. Why'd I go for like a little adventure at this point? I might restart this level, guys, because I feel like I've done something wrong. Before I do that, I'm gonna go AFK for a couple minutes, man. We're almost at the end of this mission pack. I won't lie, I have enjoyed my time, but also like I am getting like. I do gotta add on to that fact that like I could be soft locking myself, or there's definitely bugs in there we've noticed. Where it's like usually when I play older games like this, even the other Wolfenstein games that were a bit more hands-on from id Software, you can tell like there was no bugs in there. Like you know that if you're missing something, you're missing something. Whereas in this one, like a random bug will occur and then you'll think like you're doing something wrong. So, I'm gonna take a couple minutes and I'll be back. Okay, stream. Welcome back, and guess what? Guess what? I'm gonna have to load up an earlier save because I do think I soft locked myself. I had the highest of hopes. I really wanted to give it the benefit of the doubt, but it has truly disappointed me. So, without further ado, let's get into it, man. How did you even soft lock yourself? Dude, I'll get into it. I will get into it. Yeah, because this was made by a completely different company, FormGen. They published the original Spear of Destiny, which was developed by id, a small team at id, and then this one was a bit hands off from id. You know, they had some part in it, but not a major part. Obviously, if this game has a crap ton of like walls you can push. They've taken that gimmick from the first Wolfenstein and just put it on crack. And a lot of times, some walls will randomly spawn in that weren't there before. Or sometimes you'll push a wall and it will actually like block yourself. So yeah, it is a bit disheartening, but what can you do, man? Okay, so now we just need to skip a few of these levels. Let's do we're skipping a few of the levels so we can get back to right where we left off. Oh, you're gonna see Memento. How NikolaStanix soft locked himself. Okay, so I already know where the keys are, so I remember the blue key was down here. Okay, we're gonna speed run through this like a little bit. I remember the blue key was for here, but I might be mistaken. I'll come back. Hey, it's alright. We'll come back to it. Yeah, I know, but I had to restart the level, so I've just kind of like forgotten. Okay, we'll come back to you if we don't find the key. Oh no, I think it was for here, wasn't it? Maybe. Okay, well, I haven't found the blue key, but I think I've... gotten us to, I'm first looking for the blue key, and then, I'll try and find the gold one. I can't remember where I found it, though. I know where the gold key is, but... I know it's not through there. That's where I need to go for the gold key, but... I remember finding it in one of these areas. Yep. Yeah, but this is why I kept thinking about the blue, because I know I found the next to some blue textures. Alright. And in case I soft-lock myself again, here's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna get close to that spot, and then I'm just gonna save. Alright, now let me find it. It's no, it's not for here, it's on the opposite side. Yeah, it's on the opposite side. Now let's backtrack all the way back. Alright, beautiful. Let's do that. And let's save. So that if we do soft lock ourselves again, we got a save point. There's nothing they can do about it. And this is the part where you have like the troll door, where it's not the ending but it trolls you. It's this one right here. Okay, so because this game really heavily focuses, like it's taken that gimmick, that gameplay feature of the original Wolfenstein, where certain walls, like you could push it and it'll give you like secrets or maybe a secret level. They've taken that aspect and made it a main and important aspect in these mission packs. They made it so important, and they've added so much push walls. In fact, that they didn't even like they didn't have the hindsight to worry about whether you might accidentally push the wrong wall. So if I remember correctly, I pushed this. And what happened was I pushed this wall. And if you look, that wall's like right there. Which is no good, so we gotta try to avoid that. Nope. Not touching it. Maybe it's this one. It's tricky though. Bit of a dilemma, I know. Yep. And then I think we push this one. Boom. So the developers didn't have the hindsight to think, okay, if we're gonna have a million push walls to get through some of these levels, it would be nice to make sure that the player doesn't accidentally soft lock themselves. Cause think about it, like somebody bought this in 1994. They get almost to the end of the game, they push the wrong wall. You can never get the key. And that person, if he hadn't saved, let's say he hadn't saved, he's gonna have to redo the entire game. He's gonna have to redo the entire game. That is ridiculous. I was like, there's no shot this isn't like... at first I thought, hey, maybe it's a troll, and I was going through like the level like crazy. But I was right. So like, you know, a lot of times when I play much older games, I kind of have that ease to know, okay, developers had a lot more care and attention back in the day. Like, you know, the other Wolfenstein games that id Software had a main part in, they're all perfectly fine. I didn't have any like... But this one, like these mission packs, I haven't played this other one just yet, but there's a shit ton of bugs in them. I won't say a shit ton, but some will soft lock you, some says the wrong boss name, you know. It's just stuff that I've noticed. You know, when you play a modern game, they don't really give a shit. It's like, you know, they'll just serve it to you on a platter and say, hey, here you go, buy it, so give me money. Even though they just took a shit in a bowl and said, here you go, man. You want a knife and fork with that? But no, like with this company, man, listen, I'll get to like more in-depth thoughts later on, but it's sometimes it's not that case, you know, when you play an old game and you know, sometimes there are bugs that have persisted. So I'm gonna have to keep that in mind once I get to the ultimate challenge. So now, what is this? What is all this? I can't see shit. There's bubbles everywhere. Oh, this is it. I am pissed off, man. Like, I know I'm using God mode. I know I'm using, you know, the free items and stuff, because the game is brutally difficult. And I'm playing a bit more like a boomer shooter, just running and gunning, having fun. But I am trying to get to like the end of the level in a legitimate fashion, like actually reaching the end level. But listen, this is no gripe against Wolfenstein 3D, but you can immediately tell when id Software like took their hands off a project, and you can tell when id's involved and when id's not. Because you can tell id's not involved really in this one. Maybe like plot storyline, but when it comes to like how to develop it, no. It's I really want to like it because the new textures and stuff look great, but I'll get into it later. Ooh, it's boss time. Is this the final boss or what's happening? Okay, these are different wall textures. A lot more colorful, these mission packs. What the fuck? What are these? I think these might be the final boss. These things might be the final boss. Because I know in Sphere of Destiny, when you reach the end, there was oh shit. When you reach the end, there was a sculpture of the boss. I think this is like, and I also noticed in Sphere of Destiny, right before you got to the final boss, there was like a extra boss. So like, you fought a boss, you had one normal level, and then there was another boss. This does not, I mean, it looks really epic, but I don't think this is the final boss. Okay, this is gigantic. Look at this, guys. The boss looks really sick though. He's like some sort of like mech. He pretty much has the Hitler mech suit. Kinda. Die. Oh shit. that was pretty cool though. Did you see how he like disintegrated? Like he just like turned to yellow. This has to be my favorite, the cooling, like one of the coolest looking bosses. And it's not the end. It's not the end. And how I know it's not the end? The Spear of Destiny would have been here, but it's not. This is like a, you know, it's gatekeeping us from the end. Oh, no, the spear's right there. It's just there. And then the whole screen will go and turn blue. No? There's usually like an animation. Oh no. Oh shit. I knew it wasn't the final boss. Oh, we got ghosts. We got Nazi ghosts. Where's this final boss at? It's the same thing like last time. Technically, it's still the same level, but it's also counted as a separate level. I think. Because this transported us to a different map. That music, man. We've worked all the way to this. Getting soft locked. Dealing with the bugs. The mazes, the push walls. All the pain and suffering. Are we just killing like a whole bunch of ghosts? I'm actively trying to look for the boss, but I can't find him. Don't tell me I have to find like some sort of secret push wall. Not here. Not there. Bro, atomized. Pretty much. Is this something I'm doing wrong? Sorry. Bus is a no-show. I'll just wait here. Or maybe the boss will show up once we find the exit. Oh! Oh shit! We found it! I was just like, where the fuck is this boss? Okay, you know, he's another demon. And he speaks English. The Nazis created their own demon. That's nice. I want to hear him speak. He looks really dope. Look at him, man. He does the same attacks, but he's like blue. He's like blue and red, but also a bit of purple. I like that combination. Alright, you died today, but I want this game to be over and done with. Shit. Okay, what's going on now? Oh, it's the this is a pretty epic cutscene though. You win. If I had to be honest, stream, I had high hopes. Regardless of the time this came in, it was a bit bad timing, I will admit. But it's nice that it exists. I just feel like, you know, the textures look amazing, and the brand new textures and stuff. I really digged it. You know, I like, I'm not sure why they had to change all the weapons, like to blue, make everything blue. Maybe, like, instead of, like, doing that, they could have just added maybe, like, a new weapon type. But it was, you know, it was really cool, like, why the hell not? Still makes no sense, but it's like, yeah, why not? This game had a crazy amount of bugs. I mentioned before, but you can tell when it's involved and when it's not. They had like maybe like a very minor, probably involvement in this. Because there's push walls that soft lock you, which has happened to me a couple times. There's random walls that appear out of nowhere. You know, aggressively focusing on a gameplay mechanic, a gimmick in the first Wolfenstein. I mean, calling it a gimmick would be an insult, but you guys get what I mean. They were like little secret walls that if you find them, you can get like a secret level, or you can get some little, you can find some treasures, maybe some extra lives. They were like, you know, they were things for people that if you're really looking for loot. And they weren't like, heavily spammed. You'd find them every now and then. By this, they just took that mechanic and just made it like terrible. In a terrible way. I did enjoy like some of the levels where you just walked in and there was just like these little rooms and the only way to progress was to find one wall to push. That was a bit nice. But what they did with these rest of these levels where it would be like a gigantic level and there's like a shit ton of push walls you need. It just... I don't think they handled it correctly. So a lot of people might rag on it, the way the game looks and whatnot. I feel like that's like the least. I mean, subjectively, I like it. But when it comes to like the how short-sighted some of these decisions were, it didn't pan out. I legit had to reload my save and then go all the way back. It just... Yeah, I don't know. I don't know, man. I don't know. But, yo, besides that, like, the bosses, I feel like the bosses in this looked way cooler than the bosses we had in Spear of Destiny. I mean, the Angel of Death and what's that second last boss? The one with the giant black suit with the two miniguns. Okay, that guy has to be the coolest boss of Spear of Destiny, but the bosses in this were really cool. I don't know, like the Spear of Destiny had like amazing bosses. This had like amazing bosses. It was cool, but you can definitely tell, like, you know, like in terms of the texture work, a lot of love was placed into that, but everything else, it's just like everything else was an afterthought. But yeah, will they even be an ending screen? Okay, no, it's the exact same quote, but it's they literally copy and pasted the exact same quote. Writing final battle with the Angel of Death. No, that wasn't the Angel of Death. From what I've read, that was the Devil Incarnate, I think. We owe you a great debt, Mr. Blazkowicz. You have served your country well. With the spear gone, the Allies will be finally able to destroy Hitler. It's the exact same ending. But that's another story. Wolfenstein 3D. They're not maybe not the Nocturnal missions. They're alright though. Spear of Destiny. Those are the ones you guys gotta play. These mission packs. Listen, I'll go through the pain. You just enjoy the show. But if you guys are ever gonna play, just play those three main ones. Wolfenstein 3D and the regular Spear of Destiny. I do like this this credit sequence from like last time. It looks really cool when you see all the characters and stuff. Like these are all the bosses from the last time. So they just like copy and pasted the exact same ending. And the credits show the bosses of the original Spear of Destiny. Yeah, man. I can see why a lot of people told me to avoid this one, but I mean, I love Spear of Destiny. Sorry, Spear of Destiny. I love Wolfenstein 3D, Spear of Destiny. You know, I'm a big Wolfenstein fan. I've only really played the first game, but I'm working my way through. Thanks for playing. I mean, for Spear of Destiny, I said it was a pleasure, but oh man, it was quite a journey. The new graphics look good, but you know, it's the gameplay definitely wasn't that great, let's be honest. The end. Thank God. Alright, time to put my name in. Just to make sure that I did beat this. Mid gameplay, not gonna lie. I mean, Memento, you saw when we did the actual Spear of Destiny, like how much quality you had behind it. I mean, the bosses in this game were pretty cool, like the way they look like in the designs. But like original Spear of Destiny, like was like really sick. I don't know why I couldn't come up with anything better. It's an accessory pack. I feel like that's what they called it. Cause so I can get rid of the music. All right. Okay, so here's how it works. I would so you have Wolfenstein 3D came out first 3 missions. You know, the first one you kill the first Gross. You know, the recurring boss. You kill Gross. You kill so okay, listen, I'm giving spoilers. But okay, listen, you have the first Wolfenstein 3D, he goes on a journey, he escapes prison all the way up to killing Hitler. Which I don't think is a spoiler, it's a World War II game. So you have that. Then you had the Nocturnal missions come out, which is made by a small team at id, and it was added onto the official Wolfenstein 3D game. Those are missions 4, 5, and 6, which is a prequel to the original Wolfenstein 3D, but came out after. So there's some like minor changes in there, but for the most part, it's almost exactly the same, but just different boss fights and a different storyline. That was another thing, you know, with the original Wolfenstein 3D game, every single level had like a little text you could read. When you finish a full mission, it will say, you know, read up on the story. And then you had Spear of Destiny come out, which is a prequel, again, to Wolfenstein 3D. You know, even before the Nocturnal missions. That came out after. All in the span of the same year. Wolfenstein 3D and the Nocturnal missions. And Spear of Destiny. So... And then 2 years later, so keep in mind, at this time, Doom 1 came out, Doom 2 came out, Rise of the Triad came out, you know, some popular FPS games came out. And you know what, the company that published Spear of Destiny, I'm not sure exactly why they decided to create this. I think it's because it came out 2 years later. So Spear of Destiny came out in 1992 and then 2 years later. I mean, keep in mind, they could have just wrote anything there. BJ Blazkowicz killed this boss and recovered the Spear of Destiny. Like a few sentences and that's it. But I don't know why they have to like directly copy and paste the ending. Like, I'm not sure if they had like a 3-year like deal or something, and they were just like, oh shit, we need to like release some stuff. You can tell, like, you know, even when you go to like even when you, I'm not sure if it's advertised on GOG, but like whenever you go online, nobody talks about these mission packs, and for good reason. You know, there's a lot of like, I could see like when it came to like the people who designed stuff, I can see they were really passionate about the series. But when it came to like the people that actually made the levels, I don't know about that one. It's don't worry, we have the ultimate challenge, which is another. Keep in mind, 2 years after Spear of Destiny, they released 2 mission packs for it. We played one of them. We still got another one. I could have just not played it, but I just love Wolfenstein that much. I like FPS games. I had to play it. I had to see what all the fuss is. I was curious. Like, are these people over exaggerating? You know, I kind of like to think for myself. Sometimes it's obvious. You don't need to play something to realize it's shit, but sometimes you just gotta try it for yourself and form some opinions. Like if there's a game where somebody's taking a shit and they're like, this game is shit, I'm like, I don't know, maybe it's a good game. Listen, I don't have to think like that. Like, obviously, there's some games you don't have to play. And, you know, the writing's on the wall. You know it's gonna be a shit game. But there's some games like this where there's like, where some people say it's great. A lot of people say it's shit. And you just gotta find like which camp do you fit in. Like, you know, you gotta find the, you know, like, is it good? Is it bad? You know. But yeah, no, a lot of ranting. So enjoy that when the video comes out later on today, because it's well, it's just about to be 1 in the morning. Pretty much is 1 in the morning right now. We've been streaming for 5 hours. And this is actually my second stream, because my first stream, for whatever reason, I do want to apologize to everybody, because for whatever reason, my stream cut out, and I was wondering what the issue was, and my stream couldn't connect to the server. It said something was wrong with my stream key. I was like, what happened? I didn't touch OBS, I didn't touch YouTube settings. I was just in the middle playing Wolfenstein, and then I just hear that Windows sound. I'm like, I'm wondering what the hell just happened. And yeah, I had to like I fully restarted my PC, tried restarting a few times. Ultimately, I had to create a second stream. So all in all, we streamed about 5 hours here tonight. And I appreciate everyone that came on by. You know, it's nice playing some of these old games, because then, like, you know, you do counter some bullshit sections and you just like rant. Whereas everything that comes out these days is kind of like a little fairy tale. They hold your hand, they say, do this, do that. Here's the yellow paint, go this direction. I say, no, fuck that. I'm gonna play some, like, you know, some, I would say good games, but listen, it was, it's debatable tonight. No, but we'll play some good games, you know. They'll give us a bit of a challenge, you know. They might be really fun, who knows. But just getting out of your comfort zone, man, actually challenging yourself and, you know, trying out different games, you know. I feel like what I'm really trying to do on this channel is just play dope games and, you know, play really great games. And that's just what I live for, man. That is what I have left for the night, people. I do need to get some rest because right now it's 1 in the morning. This game has bored my blood. You guys cannot imagine. And then add on to that, my stream YouTube crashing out on me. Yeah, I gotta take a break, but Memento and everybody else that came on by, I appreciate you guys hanging out with me. In my next stream, I will be doing a... What will I be doing? I'll be doing a Fortnite stream. I'm not sure exactly what I'll be doing, but I'll try to cook up something good for you guys. And then in the next stream after that, we'll be doing the final part of Spear Destiny, and that's Mission Pack 3 Ultimate Challenge, which I heard is very identical to this one, so it should be a great time. If you guys are gonna miss me, man, consider checking out the latest video. It's a really wonderful video. It's the first time I played Call of Duty Zombies this year. I'm joined by 2 of my friends. We play through some box maps, some challenge maps. A lot of funny moments in there, a lot of banter. You know, if you guys enjoy COD Zombies, or if you guys enjoy like funny moments, definitely consider checking that out. As for me tonight, man, I'm dead inside. I'm gonna try to get this edited up and released for you guys later on tonight. But as always, man, I appreciate everyone that came by. You know, if you guys enjoyed the stream, be sure to give it a like and consider subscribing. If you guys enjoy the content, because, you know, we do a whole bunch of different stuff here on the channel. But, you know, make sure you guys take care of yourselves. Have a good rest of your night. It's been NikolaStanix, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Take it easy.